Hey, welcome back, guys. You can call me Owlman. Welcome to the Owl's Nest. I am bringing you a review today of the Knaves of the Silver Scimitar. Definitely a big fan of the pirates here in Age of Annihilation. Again, I know I'm a little late to the party, but like they say, better late than never. So, gonna keep reviewing some of the pirates here for you. So these guys are pretty fun. They're 65 points. They're a four-man squad. Movement of 5, no range, attack 3, defense 2. So a bit fragile for 65 points. These guys are, in my opinion, the best of the pirates for a first wave kind of shock trooper type hit. They're really good, in my opinion, when bonding with Fia Bonnie. They can also bond with, Bach Burna. Killian Vane is a pretty good bonder. He has range. Again, a lot of the pirates are kind of fragile, so you got to play really smart with them, but they absolutely have some serious offensive potential. Again, their species is very varied. They're unique. They're pirates. Their personality is wild, and they're medium height 4. First power is the Captain's Way. At the start of the game, choose a unique captain you control to be the Knaves of the Silver Scimitar's captain for this game. The Knaves roll 1 additional defense die against attacks from non-adjacent figures when their chosen captain is within 4 clear sight spaces. So, again, same thing as really the Dreadnoughts here. They can choose a captain to be their leader. Make sure, again, to clarify, it says captain, not a pirate, because they can bond with a pirate or a captain each turn. Doesn't just have to be their captain, but they only get the defense bonus when they're within 4 clear spaces of their actual, captain. Note to self: that 3 defense can absolutely, make or break them sometimes. So keep that in mind. Their best use, in my opinion, I recommend bonding with Fia Bonnie. 9 times out of 10, I pick her to bond with. Yeah, they can do well with other captains and pirates too, but Bonnie's my personal favorite. Captain's orders: before taking a turn with the Knaves, you may first take a turn with their chosen captain or pirate hero you control. First assault 1. When attacking with the Knave of the Silver Scimitar, if the defending figure is not adjacent to that Knave at the start of this turn, that Knave of the Silver Scimitar receives 1 additional attack die. So, bam! Like that's when they charge in and get the first strike. That's 4 attacks of potential 4. That can absolutely put a dent in most heroes. Even Major Q11 springs an oil leak if he sees all 4 of them charging at him in one turn. So, just keep that in mind. Disengage, they are never attacked when leaving an engagement. That's great too. So add a little bit of added mobility there. It's kind of a bummer, man. If only they had just +1 to their movement, a movement of 6, maybe made them like 70-ish points. I think they'd be darn near perfect. Like that would make them absolutely frightening. They're good as they are, but man, just one +1 movement right there could have made all the world, in my opinion. Still a solid squad. I give them a solid uh, I want to give them a B. I think I'm leaning towards B minus, honestly, just because they're so fragile to range. B minus if they're on their own. They're a solid B if they're bonding with the captain or pirate, though. Um, so yeah, strategies, in my opinion, I usually like to have them, like I said, bond with Fia bonding. Just move them up first, couple rounds of the game or first round of the game. Just have Bonnie run up, take a pot shot, then have the Knaves swarm a primary target if you can. Again, since they're unique, they do better when you have a target in mind to assassinate. I mean, yeah, if you're going up against common spam, then just pray you can win at that point, because uniques tend not to do as well against common squad spam. That's just the way of the game. You all know that by now. Blah blah blah. Just, if you can, try to grab height on your way up. Stay next to trees as well for a double defense bonus. Keep Bonnie next to them, so that'll give them a potential 4 bonus. +1 defense for Bonnie's captain bonus, and then a +1 from being next to a tree or a bush, the jungle terrain. Um, so yeah, first wave, they do really well as a first wave shock trooper offense, in my opinion. You can use them, mid game too, but personally, if I'm running a full pirate team, I'm going to have lead with these guys and a captain or a pirate. Once they go down, start bringing up, say, maybe the exiles as a second wave, unless my opponent has packing some range, in which case I might reverse it, have the exiles go first, and then the Knaves go second. And then last but not least, I would recommend having the dreadnoughts follow up as well with another captain or pirate at that point. I think that's a pretty solid strategy all around. So, yeah, these guys are super fun. You should go check them out. They came in with the Age of Annihilation set. Again, it's been a ways back. They've been out for a while now, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I will see you next time.